you to be waiting and all of that, you're not gonna reach nowhere. You know what I mean? By the time you wait until that time comes, life is so you can go back and see how things was back then. When you forget, it can remind you of how things was.
Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry.
Welcome to One International Love Reactions. Okay, so I'm gonna react to the real reason people don't start YouTube. Let's go.
Most people never start YouTube. Not because they don't have the right camera, not because they don't know how to edit, not because they aren't interesting enough. Most people never start because they are afraid. Afraid nobody.
She's right. No, a lot of times people don't start YouTube because the camera, because other stuff that she listed, you know. It's generally because they're afraid of what people think, what people might say, you know, the negative stuff that might come out of it and all of that, you know. But if you're gonna dwell on the negative, you're not gonna start. Never. Because no matter what you do, somebody else always gonna bring something negative out of it. You get what I'm saying? So you just gotta just start. You know? Yeah.
You will watch, afraid they'll look stupid, afraid their friends will see it, afraid they'll fail. So they wait. They wait until they're more confident. They wait until they have better gear.
And waiting until you're more confident, until you have better gear, until all of that stuff doesn't make no sense. It doesn't make no sense, because the time you take for you to be waiting and all of that, you're not gonna reach nowhere. You know what I mean? By the time you wait until that time comes, it's like you will never start. You just gotta just start. You just gotta just do it. Get what I'm saying? Do it, trust in God, trust in the process. Keep on going. You know what I mean? Until you get there. You get what I'm saying? Yeah?
They wait until they know exactly what they're doing. And somehow that day never comes. But here's what I've learned. YouTube was never really about YouTube. It's not about subscribers. It's not about views. It's not even about making content. It's about paying attention to your life.
True. That's why it's called YouTube. You know what I mean? It's like you on a tube, like in the hospital, a tube. Like a tube is injected inside your body. It's like you injected inside a software, a electronic device, a social platform. You know, it's like you're documenting your life. So in the future, whenever you're bored, or whenever you get to a stage where you can't really recognize your younger self or the younger version of you, you can go back and look at all the videos that you did. And it's going to be so amazing. It's like you're living in reality back over again, if that makes sense. Yeah. So it's a smart thing to do. It's not about the views, the followers, the subscribers, and all of that. It's about documenting your life so you can go back and see how things was back then. When you forget, it can remind you of how things was back then. You get me? So it makes sense. That's why I do it. And I'm not stopping. Like, I'm not stopping. It doesn't matter if I don't have this and I don't have that. I'm still going and going and going and going until I get it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And if I don't get it, I don't care. I'm still going. I'm still going. because it's just this is just documentary. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm gonna go and look back at it and be happy that I actually did it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. If I get the followers that I should get, like, you know what I mean, and all that I should get, that I deserve, I'll be motivated and be proud. I want to keep on going, but that's still not stopping me if I don't get it, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah. All right, let's see what you say.
The morning coffee, the walk around the lake, the trip you almost didn't take, the hobby you love, the people around you, the little moments that seem ordinary today, but won't feel ordinary 5 years from now. A camera gives you a reason to notice those things, to document them, to remember them, and that's why I think everyone should create, even if nobody watches. Because one day you'll look back and realize you weren't making videos for the internet. You were building a time capsule, a collection of moments, proof of who you were, what mattered to you, how you spent your time, what made you laugh, what made you dream, what made you feel alive. The truth is, most people never start, not because they can't, but because they're scared. But fear doesn't disappear before you begin. It disappears because you begin. So press record, film the walk, film the coffee, film the conversation, film the ordinary day. Because one day, it won't be ordinary anymore. And you'll be grateful you captured it.
Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for